All right, it's layout update time and time to take a tour. So we're going to start from the West Sac end of the railroad all the way to the Woodland end. So starting off here is West Sacramento. I've got the main line is the foreground track right here going all the way around. You've got the siding here and then double crossover with a rip track kind of right there. Although there are two rip tracks, so I'll get to that in a second. Then you've got two yard tracks here and a third one coming off the single crossover here. And I've got all the trains staged just the way I want them. The second rip track is right in front of the shop, which currently houses California Northern 504. And then back here is the caboose track and engine storage track, which I'm using to store my dummy. Moving on, I've got the switches all laid out and everything ready to go. I'm going to start gluing things down in a few days, maybe. Then we're going to come across the diorama, which is a representation of the Yolo Causeway. So I've got the main line going here. I've got Greyhound buses staged in a few spots here. I've got trees. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with those in a bit. So then you've got the main bridges right here. You've got the highway, and I just put some glue down so these won't be moving as much. You've got, I'm going to have another trestle here, and then this is the embankment right here, followed by another trestle, and I've got two channels. So I've got the main channel here, and then I've got the ditch coming off right here, kind of backwards from what you would see in real life. So then you've got the main highway going all the way along. So technically over by the yard, on the yard diorama is the access road, and then you've got the highway right here. And it kind of goes across the tracks like that. Coming around, you've got the main line coming over here to Conaway, which is the switch and spur right there, used to store just about anything. Then coming around, yeah, there's my track cleaning car. Currently, it's well used, so I'll put that back on. And then you've got the Railroad Museum back there. I've got the 1277 standing in for 1233. I've got the 1179 standing in for 1170, I think it is. And then you got the Yolo short line 50 tonner. Then I've got a Jordan spreader that is partially disassembled, and then I've got a gondola and a Sperry rail car sitting right there. And then the foreground track kind of splits off here. So the main line is now, it's still in front of you, and it goes all the way around the front of the bed, and then into the helix, and then back over here. But we're going to come back over here for a moment. This track here is the Jellum Brothers Brewery and associated warehouse siding. So an engine can sit here and switch out Jellum Brothers when needed. That's Jellum Brothers right there. And then this track is where box cars can be unloaded and loaded. So I got it sitting over there. And then coming back to the siding here, this is a one runaround track. And then I've got a pair of switches, one here and here, that lead into the other industries. So I'll have a main line track or a siding track here with a switch coming off here, going back over to the scrapyard, and then going back up here. Finally, put this other crossover in, and I can have a full train. So I designed these crossovers to be where you can have whole trains sitting. Now, the maximum would be about 6 cars, or 5 cars in one caboose. And that allows me to run around my passenger train. And then I've got the Yolo short line yard right there. Coming back over here to Contadina. So this is East Woodland siding, which is fictional. So down here, everything is not 100% prototypical. Well, the layout isn't 100% prototypical, but it's close enough. And then up here is Diener siding. And then Contadina spur back there, leading into the main line comes into Armfield Yard. So I've got RDC, my Atlantic Coastline car, and an Amtrak booster or FB unit. And then I've got this excursion car and a SP car. And then I've got my train sitting back there, and then I've got 2 WP box cars just like in the prototype. And they're kind of sitting there, storage, parts, etc. And I would have wanted to have a 3rd track going down, but I just didn't have the room for it. Although maybe in the future I can, I don't know, move the tracks over a little bit. Yeah, I guess I got enough room to have 3 tracks here if I wanted to. But that's, that'll be later. So that's it for the Yolo County Railroad updates here. A lot of work going on. Still much improvements going on. And then then this is the passenger terminal. So I've got a little platform here and a platform there. And that works as my my layout passenger train. So you can stop the trains here. Passengers can get on. They can go around the layout. And I've designed all 3 sidings. The first one is Diener, East Woodland, and then the West Sac runaround. And that's it for the layout. So thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one. Please like and subscribe. And have a good day. Christmas is coming soon, so I'll be running a Christmas train maybe in a couple days. Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a good one.